we get set for this NBA presentation. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Vucevic is out there with the kid. Then there's Lights Out. Then it's Coby White. And it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard. And for the 76ers, we've got the captain. Embiid is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Maxey. And it's George in at the 3 spot. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. And I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Here's the captain. Now here's Embiid. Vucevic with the block. Pass to Dosunmu. Vucevic with the bucket.
Great focus. Vucevic with tunnel vision on the bucket.
Here's the captain. Light covering. Here's Embiid. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Pass to Dean. Here's White. Coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. The kid can't hit. Right side Maxey. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
A jack-of-all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Lee kicks to Vucevic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Lee against George. Hits the jumper in space. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. To the wing right side. Vucevic against Embiid. Shoots over Vucevic. Again, Philadelphia.
How about 3 or 4 up the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Pass to the kid. Outside, White. Here's Dosunmu. Buries the long-range jumper.
Coby White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
The captain passes to Grant. Embiid is at the elbow. That shot misses. Great D that time for Vucevic. A guy who gives his team, Steve, a ton of energy out on the floor is Coby White.
Kevin, he's definitely a spark plug, pushing the pace and trying to fire up his guys. Players love having someone like that on the floor with them.
And that one falls for White.
Coby White might be new to the league, but he doesn't play like it. Confidence and ability are beyond his years.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. You know, Steve, for the Bulls, it seemed like depth was an issue for them the last couple of years.
It was, Kevin. They were pretty thin for a while. It resulted in a 4-year playoff drought starting in 2018. But the front office did a good job to address the problem.
Here's the captain. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. To the inside, Vucevic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Embiid against Vucevic. The pass to George. Just 5 on the clock. Over Lee. George, no good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Dean passes to White. Here's the kid. Pass to Lee from the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And don't go now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
And a moment to check out Tyrese Maxey here. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Getting around 24 points per, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
Now, here's Grant. 11 points for him in that last game against Chicago.
You know, there's some power to Jeremy's game now. He's become hard to knock off balance.
Here's White. 6-point lead. Passes it to Dean. Pulls up. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now, here's George. Still scoreless. Maxey attacking. Here's the dish to Grant. Good D by Lee.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Chalk up 2 there.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
When Paul George is on the court, the defense has to be aware of him on the perimeter.
Inside, here's Vucevic. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
It is tough to overlook the pedigree of the Grant family. But you see where Jeremy Grant gets his talent.
No mistaking that, Kevin. When your dad is Harvey Grant and your uncle is Horace Grant, you're destined to make it in the NBA.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for George.
One shot.
Now we know, Greg, trade talks have increased as we get closer to the deadline. So how does it affect the player when their name is mentioned in trade rumors?
Listen, it can rattle your confidence, and especially the first time it happens. But, Kevin, it's important to remember that it's all business, and guys just can't take it personally.
Now here's White. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. And that one is off. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Maxey. Sinks the triple. Maxey's got 5.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Then you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And it's Vucevic missing. Here's Philadelphia. They're rolling here with the 9-point run. Here's Oubre. And Lee pulls it down. The Bulls leading by 3. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
And the 76ers call time here.
Philadelphia, please welcome to the court your Sixers ENT.
And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Nikola Vucevic.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebound.
Offensive rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Embiid's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Lee passes to Dean. White looking around. Pass to the kid from past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. White's got 5 points so far.
The defense did everything they could do. Kobe White's jumper is just too tough to stop.
Count the basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. They lead by 4. Out to Lee. Shoots over Oubre. Lee gets the bucket. He has 7. Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Maxey. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Now here's Lee. He's covered closely. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And he gets the bucket. And now an 8-point Bulls lead.
Kobe White doesn't need much time or space to get off that catch and shoot.
Here's Grant. Rebound by the kid.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Lee against Grant. Steps back and fires. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
White against Oubre. White drives in. Here's Vucevic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. Martin comes in for Maxey. Free throw drops for Vucevic.
You gotta love what he brings to the table. Nikola Vucevic, not too shabby from the line either. He can shoot it.
Here's the captain. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend it.
Here's White after the Sixers pick up 2.
2 minutes remaining in the
For the pass to Dean. Lee outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Dean passes to White. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Oubre against Levine. Pass to the captain. Just 5 to shoot. And it's good. With time running down in the shot clock. The captain's got 6.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Passes it to Dean. Goes up on the top of the key. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his first
And boy,
foul.
he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Money's checked in for Vucevic. That free throw from Lee is good. The 76ers trail by 14. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Martin with the bucket.
Pretty comfortable from range. Martin puts a confident stroke on it.
And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Levine for 3. Offensive rebound.
Oh, did you see that?
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Outside, Levine. From downtown, it's Drummond with the rebound.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
And Philadelphia has possession after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots over White. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so it's Chicago holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We come back right after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
The Bulls leading by 11. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Money out there with Lee, and it's Smith in at the 5 down low.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Here's the captain, and the lead is down inside single digits. The captain's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the 76ers. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. The 76ers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And the pass to Money. Maxey against Levine. Here's Lee. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Lee's got 14 points for the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Money. He kicks to Levine. Passes it to Lee. Over George. No good from Lee. The 76ers trail by 10. Fires from 14. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Maxey grabs the miss. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The captain passes to Grant. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Now here's Levine. 11 points last game. 5 to shoot. Doubled by Maxey. Here's the 3. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first 3 from the floor. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Grant.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Ball, the pass to Money. Lee bounce pass. Levine wide open. Misses the 3. The 76ers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years. but when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Levine kicks the ball. To the paint. They need this one. And the layup good by Smith. Smith's got 5.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
All right, everybody, the loudest section gets a free T-shirt. Who wants the shirt?
Checking for Philadelphia. Mr. Move comes in for the captain. See the stat sheet here for him. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Maxey passes to Embiid. Embiid is just too strong inside.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Assist goes to
Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Mr. Moves, guarded by Levine. Mr. Moves passes to Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
Now, here's Ball. Still without a basket. Here's Lee. Excellent D there from George.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Tyrese Maxey.
Free throw good, Maxey. The Bulls leading by 3. Lee outside. The pass to Money. Shot clock at 6. Good D by Embiid. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Mr. Moves misses.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here is Smith. He has 5. Levine's shot is off.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to 1 in the bucket from Mr. Moves. Pass to Money. Back to Lee. With the shot. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Here's Mr. Moves. Guarded by Levine. Here's Mr. Moves. Rebound by the Bulls. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Money. Plays it up and banks it in. And now a 5-point Bulls lead.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
George with the ball. Now Smith defending. George passes to Embiid. Embiid with the power.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And the 76ers with some changes. Grant, he's checked in for Caleb Martin. And the captain subbed in for Mr. Moves. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group now. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. The kid comes in for Money. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's White in for Lonzo Ball. And the Bulls with another miss.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
Here's the kid. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia.
And 3 blocks on the game as well. I mean, he was going all out and making plays defensively. And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And here are the 76ers now. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's the captain. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Now here's Lee. This game an incredible scoring display for him. Good work there as it goes. Dosunmu's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that.
Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Outstanding dunk from Paul George. This is why the defense can't let him get too deep.
White with it. 7 points in the game. Passes to Dean. Knocked away. Here we go, one-on-one. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Number 4.
Oh, that's great D there. A little petty larceny as he just picks his pocket and takes it coast to coast for the finish.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks, in the paint.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
Chicago trailing here. Now Lee, 18 points for him.
76ers foul. Jeremy Grant. That's his first personal foul.
The Bulls have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Lee. And both free throws good for Lee. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Pass to Grant. And here's White. He's got 7. No good from Lee.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
And you take a look at Lee, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Here's Lee, who's got 20. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from the captain.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
The numbers for White, putting up about 25 points per game, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
And also, his defensive performance can be measured by the lack of offensive stats put up against him.
Now here's Lee. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower. Drills it from outside. White's got 10 points in the game.
Kobe White making it rain from distance. Woo-wee.
The captain passes to Embiid. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
What a game for him so far. He started out strong in that first quarter and has only turned it up from there.
Now here's White. He's got 10. The pass to Dosunmu. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to the captain. To the right side. Embiid against Vucevic. Crafty move. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's Dosunmu. And the Bulls another three.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
And, Greg, while the Sixers have been effective time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998, Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
The free throw drops for Lee.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And both free throws good for Lee.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Here's the captain. 19 points in the game. Passes it to Maxey. Launches it. Chicago grabs the miss. The Kids got 6 rebounds in the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 10. Good on the shot.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Chicago leading by 3. Here's White. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
Kobe White glides around the court with the ball on the string, ready to shoot, and no hesitation.
Now, here's George. The 3. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 10 points in the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. In Chicago, they lead by a bucket. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They've got a 2-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
And Shaq, what do you think about Philadelphia?
Well, I'll tell you what I saw in the first half, Ernie. 3 things. Soft defense, not enough pressure, but they can still win this game. They need to ramp it up. Is that 2 or 3? Doesn't matter. You understand, Ernie.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've got Tyrese Maxey. Grant is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Paul George, and it's the captain in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And it's the Bulls with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Has to Lee. Count that one. Lee's got 26 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The captain passes to Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Vucevic.
Wow, Embiid pulls the defender in close and then gets all the contact he wants.
For Philadelphia, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And the first one drops.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
And Embiid drops them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Got a piece of it. Here's the captain. It's good. This game is all even. He's got 21.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey's 6 a.m. workouts give him an edge. His motto, I prepare in front of nobody to perform in front of thousands. He says he's done 3 workouts before someone else even opens their eyes to prepare to work out. He said, I feel like that creates a psychological advantage when I step on the court. I have no reason to fear anybody. Kevin?
No reason at all. Hey, thanks, D.A. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And let's look now at the group of young players that have been locked in from the charity stripe. Your leading rookie free throw shooters of the past month. And you take a look at Lee, second in the NBA. So great from the line. And, of course, the captain. He shows up in that same conversation.
And they're both just fundamentally sound. And their success at the free throw line, I think, bears that out.
Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Deep. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Grant. Now the pass to the captain. Pass to Maxey. Embiid against Vucevic. 5 on the clock. George, that's a 2-pointer. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now, here's Maxey. 12 points for him. Fires at the elbow. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Maxey's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Passes it to Dosunmu. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Timeout called the 76ers. And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter. A chance here to check out the stats for Paul George. How his last 10 games have gone. Getting around 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
Now, here's Grant. That one good for 2. Grant's got 11.
Relentless interior effort from Jeremy Grant, not letting the defender scare him off.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Dosunmu. 12 points for him. Lee outside. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lee with the steal. To the kid. Here's Dosunmu, and he banks in the layup. 14 points for him.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
The 76ers trail. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside, White. Kicks to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Maxey. Count that one. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Oh, check out the handles. They're nasty spin move. Had his man grab it for air.
Outside, Maxey. A 3-pointer is right on target.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Timeout call, the Bulls.
Timeout call. Philadelphia, please welcome to the court your Sixers ENT. Here comes your Philadelphia 76ers.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Caleb Martin comes in for Jeremy Grant. Kelly Oubre's checked in for George. And Mr. Moves subbed in for Maxey. And the Bulls making a change also. Zach LaVine's checked in for Dosunmu. Vucevic with the bucket.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's the captain, light covering, Oubre, left side. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Sixers ball.
Six on the shot clock. Here's Martin. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Martin's got 5 points so far.
As tough as they come, Caleb Martin finishing through contact. Great determination.
Throws it up high. Vucevic down low. He's against Martin. And it's Vucevic missing. The 76ers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. They get a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take
Chicago ball.
And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Wednesday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks. Then on Friday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Now here's LaVine. After the miss from Vucevic. LaVine dishes to Vucevic. Rebound Andre Drummond.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now here's White. He's got 12. Here's Dean. Takes it off the glass. He's got 12.
Like seeing Kobe White create for others. He's so unselfish and has a great feel for the game.
It's Drummond, high post. Here's Mr. Moves. Guarded by LaVine. And he gets it to go.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
White with it. For Martin. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 1.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Vucevic. Now here's Lee. D right on him. Misses the step back jump shot.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Give Martin credit. He's not bashful at attacking inside and challenging the D.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
And that one falls for Martin.
Caleb Martin really pushes himself out there. Whether that's playing through a minor injury or challenging the defense, he's not one to back down.
And both free throws good for Martin. Chicago has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's Lee. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The captain passes to Drummond. Oubre outside. Out to the right wing. Here's the captain. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
Chicago calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from the captain.
He is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
The Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the Bulls. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, Philadelphia. They're just sitting one spot down right on their heels.
And for Philadelphia, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Right. They knew teams would be gunning for them night in and night out. That's only fueled their commitment to putting a great product on the floor.
And Drummond kicks to Martin. Back to Drummond. 4 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. White, left side. The pass to Levine. Outside, White. Pass to Dean. And the 3 off target. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the shot is good. And now it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
This is how you execute inside. Zach LaVine taking what the defense gives him.
Hey, Steve, looking at Zach LaVine now. Still a very impressive score.
He's just so consistent, Kevin. Capable of connecting from anywhere on the floor. He's really put in the work to be a lights-out scorer.
Oubre, no one around him. And they recover it. No good from outside. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Lee finds Levine. Passes it to Vucevic. White, wide open. He fires. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness. He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Who are the league's best setup artists? Let's check it out. You look at Lee, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Lee with the steal. Fast break, Chicago goes up, and Lee with the stuff.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. Pass to Mr. Move. Outside, Martin fires from way outside. And it's White with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Lee, the past month has been surreal. First in scoring, and he's truly a force around the rim, ranking among the top 5 in rebounds per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Paul George comes in for Oubre, and Maxey subbed in for the captain. And Chicago also making a switch. Smith has checked in. .59 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, George. Pocket 6. Martin wide open. He fires. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bulls leading by 5. Levine for 3. Carries it from three-point range. Levine's got 7.
The stop and pop on a dime. If Levine ever gets consistent with it, watch out.
Up top, Maxey. Light covering. Got a piece of it. George passes to Maxey. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Well, Chicago has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
Philadelphia foul. Tyrese Maxey. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
For Chicago, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. And the Bulls making a change here. And both free throws good for Lee. Now George. 10 points for him. Over Lee. Here's Drummond, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And so it's Chicago, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The 76ers trail by 8. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Lee out there with money, and it's Dean in at the 5 spot.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And the basket by Money.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And good that time.
You know, every night he plays through a lot of bumps and bruises. Drummond reminds me of Shaq in that respect.
Here's Ball. Up and in on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 10.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's George. Martin trying to free himself up, and it's George missing.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Here's Lee. Tries again. Kick out to Levine. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Totally in rhythm. Zach just needed the ball in his hands.
Maxey looking it over. Misses the layup.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
No good from Lee.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Here's Levine, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Zach isn't afraid of physical contact. In fact, he loves it on the way up.
Line for the Bulls, Zach Levine. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Levine.
He's an all-around talent. I like that Zach Levine continues to try to find ways to get better.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for George. Kelly Oubre comes in for Mr. Moves. And the captain subbed in for Maxey. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
It's Martin on the wing. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Here's the captain. He's covered by Ball. Embiid from outside. Embiid knocks it home from distance.
And Embiid being assertive offensively, wasting no time in getting that one.
Ball surveying the defense. And there's the pass to Dean. Here's Money. Right through the knee for the layup. Money's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Oubre. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Zach Levine.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Line for 2. Kelly Oubre Jr.
And the first one drops. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the basket by Money.
And ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Here's Martin. Rebound by the Bulls. The Kids got rebound number 13 with that last one. Levine, good.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Here's the captain. He's covered by Ball. And Drummond kicks to Martin. Pass to the captain. Oubre on the wing. Headed by Levine. And it's blocked. They get it back. Pocket 2. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago.
Kobe White.
Money passes to White. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
The 76ers trail by 20. Here's the captain. And he finishes nicely on the way. The captain's got 25 points.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
Pass to Money. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Here's Oubre. Can't cash in from close range.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing.
Wow, hammering it in.
Assist from Kobe.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's Oubre. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his second.
And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA draft combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
Here's Lee, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Lee. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. The 76ers trail by 19. Here's the captain. Driving in. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Here's Embiid. Here's the captain. It's Martin on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The quick release has become league-wide. Caleb Martin can certainly let it fly.
White the pass to Dean. Outside, White. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's the captain, White covering. Martin with the bucket.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. He hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Embiid against Lee. Kicks it to Levine. 5 to shoot. Pulls it up. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
The 76ers trail by 17. Here's the captain. Oubre for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Oubre's got 6 here in this quarter.
These defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Outside, White. There's the pass to Levine. Pass to Dean. Outside, White. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And one of White's biggest advantages, he's a 6'5" point guard. That allows him to see up over the top of the defense.
Here's the captain. And that one, good. The captain's got 27.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 29 points.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Outside, White. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Grant, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Paul George comes in for Martin. And Maxey subbed in for Oubre.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And it's George missing.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
White dishes to Lee. Passes it to Vucevic. Out to White. From deep three-point land. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Now, here is George. He's guarded closely. There's the steal. Pass to Dosunmu. And Grant sends it back.
Nice defensive reflexes from Jeremy Grant. Able to get in there and throw off that shot.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
Lee against George. Vucevic up top. Back to Lee. And there's the pass to Dean.
2 minutes.
Launches a 3. Shots good by Lee. Lee's got 42 in the game.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out. That's good planning and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Outside, White. Pass to Dosunmu. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. George against Lee. Over George. No good from Lee.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Chicago.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lights Out.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
White the pass to Dean. Lee kicks to Vucevic. Misses the wing J. Here's Grant. Rebound by the kid.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And technically it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Jay, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. It's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.